If you can unify yourself on the inside first, you will stop seeking for it on the outside. And then you can present yourself to another as already whole, as already healed, without looking for a spouse on the outside of you to complete that connection. You've already made yourself well. You've already made yourself whole. There's a principle that we live with called the mirror. And the mirror is what you attract to yourself, that which you are judging or that which you don't like about yourself. And you will attract it as a mate because you're not looking to see it within you. You have to literally see it on somebody outside of you. This is why most marriages will end in divorce. You know, we were taught that, you know, well, as long as you have a Christian marriage, you should last. But the divorce rate is even worse in the Christian church than it is in the outer world. Because nobody taught us about this mirror principle. So what happens is we will get attracted to a partner that we drew to ourselves in order for us to really see who we are. And there's a strong attraction that comes in, and it's like this gravitational pull that can't be stopped because we drew it to ourselves. And then we come and oh, I love you, I feel so good, and blah, blah, blah. Well, then after 2 years, after all the hormones wear off, you start coming face to face with things that you don't really want to know, because it's a mirror of the things that you don't like to see in you. And then the warfare happens. But if we can understand that this mirror principle is for us to accurately see ourselves as we project those parts on another human, if we can take all of those things and we can deal with them now, could you imagine how much better our marriages would be? Because you would stop seeking. Like, I attract wholeness to myself now. I don't attract brokenness. As a matter of fact, brokenness is repelled from me because brokenness, when you have somebody that's already in a whole state of being and brokenness comes into wholeness, oh my gosh, the ego can't handle that. The ego is like, oh, I can't. Because it has to start coming face to face with its lack.
Oh, so good. Oh.
So I'm just sharing that with you. So in your quiet time, take a look at what you are writing, because that is, you are writing this from the masculine side of Hillel that is trying to romance your feminine side, Lila, to coax her to grow up so that the two of you, the two parts of you, your higher self and your lower self, can join in your sacred chamber. And once you've done that, you realize that you're writing love letters to your feminine side. That's what the whole Song of Solomon is about. There was no Shulamite. It was Solomon writing his own love story. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Yeah,
it
me
was
too.
his love story of his higher self and his lower self, so that they could unify.